Yeah.
Did you have some ambitions there through high school, or like, this is what I think I'm going to be?
Yeah, so I thought that I wanted to be a professional musician. I did switch violin teachers partway through high school to a professional teacher and violinist from the ASO, the Adelaide Symphony Orchestra. And she was, yeah, a really amazing teacher. And it's like very serious lessons, serious practice. And so I thought, this is amazing. I'm going to be in the ASO one day. I'm going to play with all the big bands who do like orchestra and band, like, collaborations, which are always really cool to listen to. And I thought this is going to be great. I'm going to be a professional violinist in the ASO. That was what I thought.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so then what did that look like after finishing school? You obviously graduated quite high up in the music.
Yeah, so I did think, okay, well, like I was talking through it with my mum and I thought, okay, I'll go to uni. I'll go to the conservatorium, the con, in Adelaide, because I love violin. It's really great. And also Japanese is something else that I loved. So I did that in year 12. I didn't get like the highest score in Japanese, but I really enjoyed it. And so I was like, right, I'll do Japanese and I'll do music. So I started with a double degree, a Bachelor of Music and a Bachelor of Arts. Some people call the arts the Bachelor of Unemployment. But anyway, but yeah, I started with, music and arts. So that's where it was next. Yeah.
And before we started recording, you said the last time that you were in a studio was to do with music.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
So my old percussion teacher is an amazing, like, professional percussionist. And she was part of, like, a casual band who did gigs in Adelaide, and they recorded an album. And so they said, can you play the violin for our album? And I was like, okay, sure. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, just did a little bit of violin. But one of the songs was like, oh my, I'm so rusty with music theory. But anyway, it has 6 flats in it. And for a violinist, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. But yeah, it was okay. Just did about 6 takes so I could get it in tune.
Yeah.
Right.
No pressure.
Anybody who plays the violin knows exactly what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
I do not. Just being honest. It must have been tricky. Okay, so do you still play the violin? When did it leave?
Yeah,
Like,
so this all ties into my story about anxiety. So I still have my violin. I love music. Like, I will always love music because I believe it's part of, like, the heart of God. Like, he created music, he loves music, and yeah, I can't live without music. Like, it's such a beautiful gift from God. But yeah, I don't play the violin often anymore. Something we haven't mentioned is that we live in a caravan and it's like under our bed in like the storage compartment. But I do need to get it out more often because I've been convicted about like burying my talents. I don't want to bury my talents, but there's also seasons as well.
Yeah.
So I did want to mention, I really enjoyed the violin.
Mm-hmm.
And I love music. I love singing in choirs, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the con in Adelaide, it was so much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's pressure to be the very best. You want to get to the top. You want to be the best violinist you can be or best musician you can be, whatever you study there. And so classical violin, there's like a lot of pressure, and I would say that I became like the bottom of the top. So some people had like the violin was part like an extension of their body. Like, it was just like they had music flowing through their veins and they could practice for, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. And I could do like 3 or 4 every day. But it was like, so like it was hard work. Mm-hmm. So I worked, really hard with the violin, and I ended up getting a conceded pass for orchestra. which is not good if you've heard of a conceded
Okay.
pass, but it's basically like a pass, but if you continue, you've failed. Like that subject, you have to go do it again.
Okay.
But if you stop, you've passed that subject. It's all good. It was a 49 out of 100.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so orchestra is really difficult. But yeah, so anyway, I did the performance on the violin for 2 years, but the first year was all music, and then the second year was half Japanese and Asian studies and half music, and they didn't really like organize, like collaborate too well with each other, so sometimes it was a bit of a clash. But anyway, at the end of the second year of uni, I was like, I can't do the violin anymore, like at uni. And I really, like at that time, I didn't really know the Holy Spirit very well. And so I wasn't necessarily like listening to his voice, but I knew that like it wasn't for me anymore. It was too much pressure. It was really like taking the enjoyment out of music for me. And I love music.
Thanks for watching this short clip of Life Bursts. Make sure that you hit the subscribe, like, and follow button. And for more, head to rawcut.com.au.